Hello, Potato, and welcome to part 4 of the LEGO Creator Corner Garage, set 10264, which you can't see because it's outside the view of the camera, so I don't know why I pointed to it. So if you'll remember from probably just a few minutes ago for you, if you were actually watching these, in parts 1, 2, and 3, we built our foundation, our building, and in part 3, we built the gas pump and overhang and some signage and, of course, our little tow truck. Excuse me. So now we're on to part 4. Part 4, we are finally getting onto the second floor. So I've kind of shoved this off to the side a little bit more so that I have some more room over here to work with. I know it's not really perfectly centered for you, but it is for me. So yeah, we're going to do the second floor today. She gives us a couple more minifigures. And yeah, that'll put us about 2/3 of the way through, as opposed to the halfway through that we are right now. So without me gabbling any farther, let's get you into the fast forward. there we have it. Here is part 4. And oh my gosh, were there so many small pieces in this one. So many small pieces. I think there's probably about 500 of the 2,000 pieces in this piece. All these little bits. Lots of detail work. So what do we got here? We got Dr. Jones's veterinary office. And in case you were wondering if this was Dr. Jones, was an Indiana Jones reference, no snakes. So presumably, this is old Indiana Jones. We called the dog Indiana. Wow, that was atrocious. I won't do that again. I don't know what that was. It certainly wasn't Scottish. So let's put Dr. Jones in here with the little bunny rabbit. And we'll put the sad little girl. Call her Joe. Put Joe out here in the waiting room where she can be abused by what is undoubtedly a dead parrot. It is Norwegian blue after all. So inside the doctor's office, we've got our little examination table. We've got some tools, and that's supposed to be a microscope there. We've got a frog in a little terrarium. We've got the Pixar mascot, Luxo, which I just broke. That piece looks nice, but you know, it doesn't stay together very easily. And that's backwards. There we go. And then we have a little fish tank and some sort of a poster. We have no receptionist out here in the waiting area. And indeed, you can see through. So I guess when something horrible is happening to your pet, you can see it. Interesting on this one is a new kind of well, not interesting. You aren't going to find this interesting. Nobody's going to find this interesting but me. Is a new kind of flower set up. The flower itself is different. It's more of a normal stud with the hole in the center like the normal old flowers. But the base, instead of having the ability just to pluck onto a stud, needs to actually go into something first, like so. So that's interesting. I haven't seen that type of piece before. Now, of course, now that we've got it all put together, we've got our little balcony for no real obvious reason. Let's plop it on top of the first floor. And these always are a little interesting. You have these few little studs here to make these lock into, but not lock so firmly that you can't take them apart later when you're working on the set in display. And there we go. There's floors 1 and 2. So we've got Dr. Jones, we've got Joe, we've got Joe the dog, Joe the mechanic, other Joe the mechanic you can't see because he's inside there, and then Francis, who's just here fueling up their scooter. And that's part 4. We are 2/3 of the way through. And boy, was that long, and I can't imagine this is going to be any shorter. If anything, I think we're going to have more little fiddly bits. So that's probably going to be another really long video. And it's even longer for me, because I'm taking the long way around. So yeah, let's cut this off, because we're at about 2 hours in my time. I have no idea how long this is going to be in your time. Considerably shorter, I am sure. So, yeah, keep an eye out for part 5, which should be appearing right after part 4. And we will move on and do the next step. At least part 6 should be short. Part 6 looks like it's just going to be the roof. But part 5, yeah, part 5 is going to be another long one. We've got lots of glass. We've got flowers. We've got more of these little 1x1s here. Lots of detail work there, I expect. Actually, you know what? That might all be roof. So that may not be that short of a video. That may be all little fiddly bits again. I have no idea what's supposed to be on the 3rd floor of this. I'm wondering if it's like an apartment, or it looks kind of like it's an apartment in there. I really can't tell. I'm guessing so, since there's like a sun chair on the roof. Kind of an interesting security issue here is that these stairs just like kind of go into the garage. That's not very secure, is it? Also, if that is an apartment on the 3rd floor, whoever lives there has to go through Dr. Jones's office, or at least Dr. Jones's waiting room, to get home. Maybe it's supposed to be Dr. Jones's apartment. I don't know. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out in the next video. So, yeah, keep an eye out for that, and I'm going to stop now.